Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Withdrawing from people and environments that don't serve you, meaning they don't align with you anymore, they are toxic, icky, funky, any of that stuff. It really is paramount and important that you withdraw from those people and environments, because sometimes you will get a sudden halt in something like a brick to the face, and it's like, oh wow, and it will make you wake up and realize the way that you're being treated, the way that you're being spoken to, and the way that you really need to wake up and respond and actually put boundaries in place and say yes to yourself, and just come away from those environments and those people that are actually bringing you down, holding you back, and really being a negative influence in your life. With doing this work, it is emotional, but you need to be deliberate with it and you need to be intentional with it. And as I said in my previous podcast, number 254, which is about being true to you and redefining the vision, your vision for your future and yourself, you really need to be a voice for yourself. And sometimes silence speaks volumes. You don't need to get into a debate or argument with the person. You just need to withdraw. And you are well within your rights to do that without having to explain yourself. And you need to know that you can say no to anything and everyone at any point whatsoever. Now, you may have heard the saying, oh, well, that kid's got in with the wrong crowd, and that's why they're, doing all of this naughty stuff, whatever. Okay, same thing. As adults, what we tend to do is we tend to flock with, and this is programming society and wanting to be part of a group and all of this, but and I get it, but also I'm an outsider. So I'm like on the outside going, well, I'm great in a group, but also I'm fantastic and okay by myself, and I need the time by myself in order to replenish me and really pour into me and really, make sure that I'm okay and do my inner work, what I need to do, because reflecting on all of that, you need to do that. So I do withdraw as, an introvert and an empath. I do withdraw from people because I need to work on myself and be on my own, and then I'll go back out. And then I'll come back in, and then I'll go back out. It's like in out, shake it all about. Remember that song? In the UK, we've got a song so funny back in the day. But it is okay to permanently withdraw from people. It is okay to permanently come out of a group of people that you thought you were going to be in forever, and that's okay. And friendships, and they will deteriorate. Some of them will deteriorate, and that you need to heal from, and they can be very emotional, but your respect and is higher, your self-respect is higher than anything else, and betrayal and people being horrible and nasty and icky and toxic is just a non-negotiable for me. And I will not stand there. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to share with you something. I will not stand there and start an argument or pull that person down on social media because I could do it in a paragraph. I refuse to do that because that's not who I am. I could do it, choices, remember? I could do it, but I choose not to, because I always go deep in my soul, into my inner mindset, and I'm like, no, this is not who you are. And so I just go silent, and silence speaks volumes. And I will withdraw. I will say no. If I'm in an environment and people are, being derogatory about things, no, I'm not doing that. Don't sign up for that. I will remove myself from the conversation. I will change the subject, and if they go back on it again, I will remove myself. I will walk out the room, or I will tell people to leave. Not a problem. I will stand in my purpose, in my values and beliefs, and I will withdraw from that, because what I don't want to do is get kind of swamped in. It's like going into the quicksand, it's not doing it. But you really need to be deliberate and intentional with withdrawing from people. You need to identify the people that are positive in your life, the ones that bring you joy, the ones that are not just take, take, take. And there's a lot of people on this earth that take, take, take. They don't check in on you. You know, really think about it. How many people check in on you and see how you are? You're always asking everybody else. You're always checking in with everyone else. But who checks in on you? There you go. So really think about, without having, I'm not saying having a physical brick in your face, but you know, sometimes a sudden halt, brick wall will slam shut, something massive will happen, and it's like, what is going on? Like, you will say, what is going on? I don't understand. And what it is that these little red flags have been showing themselves to you over weeks, months, or even maybe even years, but you have not woken up to it. You've not, you know, listened or seen. And so the universe is like, no, we need something bigger to wake that person up right now. Sudden halt, sudden brick in the face, whatever, something's gone on. You're like, wow. And Jim Rohn used to have an amazing saying, which is, wow, isn't that interesting? And I adopted that back in 2012. And I'm like, wow, isn't that interesting? Oh, wow. Okay. And I just sit back and I observe. And I observe the people. I observe the environment. I observe. And, you know, as I said, silence speaks louder. And you can just, what you can do, you discipline. It takes discipline to do this, but you can discipline yourself and just watch. And then just go, because what people say and do, and the comments and their actions and everything else, yeah. And it's like, wow, isn't that interesting? Yeah, I'm not signing up for this. So when you can say bye to a job, a person, you know, get yourself out of an environment, just say no, whatever it is, just go, no, 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 no. And always follow your intuition, which is your gut, which is that icky feeling that you may get going, something's off here. It's easier for empaths to do that, but because it's all about energy. But what I want you to do is listen and observe without responding, without reacting, and fully acknowledge that whatever you're experiencing and going through, you're meant to experience and go through, however it works out. And we have all been through awful, catastrophic things. And it's just a way of, how can I put it? My view is that it makes us stronger. Like a death or an experience we've had, we didn't want it, we didn't ask for it, it's not our fault, but it's something that we had to go through with no explanation. And sometimes there are no explanations for these things, but we've had to deal with things that are so awful, but we've come through the other side and we're much stronger, and we can help other people with everything. So you know, it really is wonderful when you can withdraw from an environment or people, and you can say no. You can be a voice for yourself, and you can actually go, this doesn't align with me anymore. And it is okay to change your mind. It is okay to, you know, break free from something, and then you have to go into the healing process, and that can take time. So give yourself the grace period, and don't be so hard on yourself, knowing that you are going to come through the other side and you've got this. Now, if you need help with any of this and you don't know where to go, what to turn, or you've been trying to do this and you've made progress so far, but you still need, you're not fully there yet and you actually need more and more help, please go to my website, It's in the show notes, but it is Rebecca.x. You will find lots and lots of things on the website, from guided journals that you can do in your own time, programs and courses that you can do in your own time, and also mentor packages with myself where I work one-to-one with clients and we work personally on a personal one-to-one basis with whatever you are dealing with and going through. So Rebecca.x, everything is there. Know that you are strong, you are amazing, you are incredible, and you can do this. And you are not alone. I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you on the next one.